This could be a bad experiment right here. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Yeah, I wanted to bring you guys back in just for a moment. I was reading through the patch notes, the 220.4s, and I had noticed two things that had kind of come through. One was now in inventory, you can use the T key. So let's go into inventory a second here. And if you want something to move from the one inventory to another, typically you could do a drag and drop. You could do a shift drag and get half the stack. If you did a double click, you might only get one of them. So as you can see, it's only going up by one. And I don't think if you held shift and double clicked, anything else happened. Although it does look like more than, yeah, so a bunch is going if you do a shift double click. Control double click is just one. And alt double click, let's see if we get anything there. Just one. Shift double click, I think is about 5 is what's moving over. But now you can use, if you just hold your mouse over, just like you did with O, like so if I didn't want any stem berries, I can just hit O and drop it off. You now also can do T, and you can grab stuff with T. And that might make it easier to go ahead and, you know, drop all items. I don't really need that stuff. And then I really want to switch this back. There we go. So that was pretty quick. I mean, it's kind of like dragging and dropping. It's kind of like double clicking and moving stuff over. I have heard that they might do a folder shift where if you have things in folders and you might have a button that just transfers items from folder over. If that ever happened, that'd be really nice because then you could have some nice inventory folders for different things. So that was one thing I read that I think kind of sneaked into the patch notes that maybe you guys didn't realize or see or maybe hadn't known. So that's really neat. And then I'm gathering some wood and some materials because I'm going to show you the second thing that I noticed. Now, a lot of you probably went out and you watched videos when it first came out, 220 first come out, and we were watching people do mammal breeding and raising babies. There's lots of videos of that. And about the same time 220 came out, you had war drums, so you saw a lot of people playing war drums, and then you also saw railings, so you saw people doing some railings. Well, in the 220.4, they actually added a feature to railings that might make them a little bit better. So I'm going to gather some materials, and we're going to go up and just kind of experiment a little bit, and I'm going to show you what they did with the 220.4 railings in case you missed that and you only watched the videos from before they made this change. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, so the sun's coming up, and I've got a few of these railings. I've got the wooden ones and the stone ones. I've unfortunately not unlocked the metal ones quite yet, but I think you'll get the point as we do this. So if we take a look and I pull out metal railings, as you can see, it needs something to snap to, so it's not really able to connect to much. If we run over here towards the foundation, we probably can then connect it, as you can see there. So if that's not going to work, let's see what else we have here. I also have a foundation that we can test out and some fence foundations. We don't need the canteen for the moment. Okay, so we know foundation works, but let's take a look at a fence foundation. So if I were to put, say, a fence foundation right here. All right. And then I get another one right off it. So we've got two side by side, which you can barely see in the grass here. Let's see if our railings, yeah, as we can see, our railings can go on that. And this is kind of what it would look like. So wooden railings, can we jump them? Yep. But now, according to the patch notes that I think some people might have missed, is that you're able to stack them. All right, so now a little harder to kind of jump over. So as you can see, just you're able to start stacking these. So you're basically able to start making cages, it looks like. So let's use the stone ones on top of the foundation. I'll put the, this is just testing area, so we'll just put it right here. And in this case, we have 4 of them. So I'm going to put it on the back of the foundation here. And they start out not very big. I think the metal railings are a little bit bigger, but they're kind of supposed to be like a half slab almost. You can think of it that way. So here we can start getting more of them on there. And this started giving me some ideas, because also in those patch notes, they said you do have the ability now to fire through the railing. So I should be able to fire through the railing and hit something on the other side. Whereas before, I think originally when they just entered them in, you could not do that. So let's see. What can I hit? My arrow should stick into the foundation. So I'm going to shoot through the hole into the foundation. And it worked. So that actually ends up being pretty powerful, because now you can make these not only as cages, maybe to hold dinos. You can make them pretty tall if you need to. But you also probably could make maybe a hunting trap or a hunting blind, taming blind, that we might be able to use. So you could get maybe the creatures on the other side of this. Now their pathing might allow them to kind of come around it. So maybe you've got to build, you know, yourself into a little cage here so that you can do it. But you might be able to do the taming right from inside the safety of a cage. So that was something I thought I would show you guys, because maybe you'd miss those in the patch notes, or maybe you'd watched videos where people originally showed you the railings, but you couldn't stack them yet. And now you can. So that's going to give us a whole bunch more building options with the stackable railings. So you can get half slab areas, you can mount them up, or you can stack them up. And there's all kinds of things I've been thinking about how we could use those. So just wanted to show you guys that. Stay tuned for more, and if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and give us some comments down at the bottom. We always like to hear back from you. You know, this is a beautiful game. And welcome back. So it's been about a week. I've been gone with business. Finally got back home and signed on the server and fed all my dinosaurs, and thought, you know, I'd start out with doing some building, clearing some trees out, and this level 80 Doedicurus wandered in, and I thought that would be a great addition to my other Doedicurus there, which is level 45. So I thought I would go ahead and tame this guy and add him to the kind of tree and rock clearing crew down here. So far he's taken a lot of arrows though. But level 80, maybe that's, maybe he has a pretty high torpor. I think every now and then these guys seem a little bugged, but I'm hoping that's not the case here. But we're building and gathering walls for the compost area, or the fertilizer area. I wanted to finish that building up, and then I was going to do some stuff down in the swamp, I think, to get more cementing paste, so I can build some other saddles and such. So that's about what we're going to be doing. So I'll go ahead and cut here for now while I finish this tame up. Oh, and I saw a couple Phiomia down there, although I don't see them at the moment. I also might knock them out and tame them to get them up to the fertilizer place, because I will need probably 4 of them. I probably only need 2, but I think I'm going to get 4 and put them in the building. Oh, I thought he was going down there. He looked like he was going down. I hope he's not bugged. I put a lot of arrows into this guy. So, okay, I'll cut here. You don't need to see a long taming process, but we'll go ahead and get another, hopefully, Doedicurus, and we'll have a level 80, see what he turns out to be, and then we'll continue our construction on the fertilizer building, and then head to the swamp. So stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see, we got a little low-level Phiomia here, but we're going to go ahead and drop them into the fertilizer building, as you can see, I've got built up a little bit more. So let's go ahead and drop him in, or her. And we'll be getting a couple more. I think that's good. Probably just get 4 and put them in there. Might grab a saddle just so I can move them around. But and then I'll put the roof on there, finish it off. So just wanted to show you the end of that project, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. And then I do have one more project I'm going to work on, and I think I'm going to do it right here, or right over here anyways. And my idea is to make a taming area that I could drop stuff in and tame. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the natural valleys here. What I've noticed is, like, when I'm running around with the Carno and even with the Mammoth, I wasn't able to get up these gully walls. So this one, it looks like I might be able to. Maybe not. But I'll find the right kind of type. And then there's also some up here that I could do it. And I'll probably just put a fence. So I could just put a gate, like a dinosaur gate, across, fence it up. And then I could just drop them in this gully, do the taming from the top of the gully walls. Everything's nice and safe, efficient use of materials. Oh, right here would probably be a great spot. And it'd be easy for me to keep it safe while I'm doing the taming because I can see quite a bit around here. And I can even park some of my dinosaurs near here to be even more safe. So that'd be good. And then I'll have a little natural taming area, so I might work on that. And then I do need to get out to the swamp, like I said, because I wanted to get a bunch more of the cementing paste. So let me finish those projects up or get a couple of them started, and I'll bring you back in. And here we are over at our little makeshift taming area. And I want to finish up the little project we got going on, which is the fertilizer shack. So I went and found a couple more Phiomia. So this will be the first test of our taming area here. I got a low level dude there and a little bit higher level guy. There is one way they can get up, and that's this hill over here, but we'll see. And I just threw a Megalosaurus in here just to see if he would crawl out, because they can get up that little edge over there. He's kind of close to the other one, but it looks like this is going to work pretty good. I did get one higher Phiomia. I think this guy's like a 60 or a 70, I think. So I'm hoping his torpor is done here any second. So I thought I'd just bring you guys in just to show you how it worked. Thought it was a pretty cool idea. The gates are going to allow me to walk stuff out if I can't carry it out, but you know, if I got it in here, I probably could have carried it. Man, this guy's taking a bunch. Try not to hit the other guy. There we go. All right, we're going to stick with those guys. Nope, we don't need nothing there. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. All right, put that in there. And put that in there. We won't keep you guys for the whole taming process, but I just thought I would show you to give you a little idea of how that'll work, so that way I can drag these guys out. This is the spot where you can get out, right here. So I keep wondering if one of the creatures would figure that out or not. But we'll see. All right, I got more stuff to do. I'll finish this one project up with the fertilizer, get that roof on there, and we'll call that one good, and we'll move on to the next one. So be right back. All right, the last Phiomia is done. Heading over to grab him real quick, or her. I don't think I checked to see which was which. Looks like it tamed out at a 92, not that it really mattered as far as level-wise. I'm going to drop him or her in here. Let's see. Something like that. Good. And we'll finish this roof off real quick. I think I've got all the materials I need. Let's try this. I think I need... Oh, that's not what I need. Need the slanted roof is what I'm looking for. Sloped roof. There it goes. 6 sounds about right. Let's go take a look while those are building. Okay, okay, easy. I probably should go find a Phiomia saddle somewhere and doors. You know what? Might be more than 6. Let's see if we can get this guy to move. Yep. Good enough. And this guy, let's see if we can get you to move. Come over to the corner. Nope. Maybe this way? Go. I don't know if they can fit through the door. Yeah, starting to work good now. That guy can probably stay there. All right, I think we got that. Let's put our ceilings in. Slot 8 sounds good. There's 1, so we're gonna need, I guess, 6 more probably. Yeah. But that'll work out pretty good. Let's get on the other side here. No. Yeah, right there. Don't move. Good. One little quick tip if you're moving around dinosaurs. Sometimes if you crouch, it's easier to move around them than when you're not crouched. I don't know why that is. Just something I've noticed every now and then. And it doesn't always work, but it seems to help. All right. Let's go get enough for 6 more roof. We can do that right down here. One of our other next projects can be down here, but I gotta get 1 more mammoth, I think. So let's stop here and get just a few more things that we need. Plenty of wood, so we probably only needed thatch. Let's see if that's all we had needed. Alright, so we've got regular roof, sloped roof, 6 of them. I think that's all we'll need. No, 1 more, I think. There we go. Okay. We're going to do some building down here pretty soon. But I want to get 1 more mammoth, and those ones take a little bit longer to tame if you get the higher level ones. So I'm looking for a 100 plus of some sort. Obviously 120 would be the best. Alright, I think this building's turning out pretty good. Oh, I don't need nothing there. Let's finish this roof off and we'll call it good. Alright. There. One more. And completed. There we go. There's our fertilizer shack. House, whatever you want to call it. They should be pretty safe in there. Mark that one off of the to-do list. We got that one finally done. With that going, we can finally get our farms going. That's really why I was pushing to get that done. Excuse me. So now that we've got those done, what's that guy doing over there? We can move on to the next project. So let me get geared up for that and I'll bring you back in. Well, just getting back from Zogs, and I was just over there. The Quetzal was a juvenile. Of course, I probably should have recorded that, but I was just checking in, making sure things were still looking good. It's eating from the feeding bins, which is cool. So I'm back over here, and you can see I've added a few things. I've added in a giant furnace here. So our industrial grill and our preserving bin, which we're making, hopefully we're going to be getting jerky. So that's what I'm hoping to do there. And we're just offloading stuff here. And pretty soon we're going to use Homestar there, and we're going to move some of the dinosaurs that are over on the beach and bring them to this base, which is my main base. So just want to bring you in on that little update. I'll be right back. Alright guys, just flying into Zogs here. Looks like he's back online. And the baby Quetz is still doing okay. Just check in on him one last time. I'm about to head out, so it'll be Zog's turn to take care of it. It is his. It did make juvenile. I don't know if it's gotten any bigger yet. Yep, still says juvenile. So it looks like it's still doing pretty good. So we're going to head back out, and hopefully that'll be our first Quetzal that's actually been, you know, born and then survives and joins the tribe. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for a bonus clip. This could be a bad experiment right here. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I wasn't ready for you. I really wasn't ready for you. Where's the bird? Let's go. All right, that did not go as planned. I was just seeing if I could do a blind there, and I got caught by a Carno before I had it finished. But interesting enough, I think had I had it completed, I would have been safe in the back corner, and I could have shot him. Carnos actually don't take that much to take down, and it looks like just even the wooden structures take a little while for them to kill. That's the stacked wooden railings. Looks like he could be stuck too. Let's see if I sit down if he'll come after me. Oh, there's a raptor. I think that still might work. Just kind of like a live test of the railings. Of course, he's gonna kill him now. Let's see if I can get him to chase me. Yeah, looks like he's pretty fixated on the structures. Does he have any of them down yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there he's out now. He's out. Come on. There you go. Come on, Mr. Carno. Oh, he's going right back. Alright, I'm going to have to kill him, I guess. Probably don't want to mess with this guy. I don't think so. Alright. So I was wondering if I could do that raptor. Let's see if we can get that raptor while we're here. Let's land again on the rock. I think you're safe there. I'm just going to drop down to here. Oh, he's on, shoot, still on follow. Now let's try that again. There we go. Good old whistle commands. All right. Good. little further than I wanted to go. Let's try this. Okay. So how much damage did he do? Not really hardly at all. So these things could take a beating from a Carno. Now, probably not from other things. What I was trying to do is get this one finished. And this one finished. And they did try to find a way in. So if you leave an opening, they're going to try to look for a way in. So I don't know if I want to put it like a door so you can get in and out, or if you'd maybe have like a ladder or something that, oh, I guess you could try a ladder on these, on the insides of these would be nice. Let's build it from the outside because I think I can just get on the rock and jump in, see what happens. So if I can just finish this last little piece, that's probably good enough. And I've only got 2, but hopefully that'll be enough to keep things out. Nothing should be able to climb up on this, right? Unless they're crafty jumping monkeys like humans are. Some things are. Now obviously some things can just step right over those, I'm guessing. Parasaurs, that kind of thing. So now we need a candidate. Which that Carno was perfect, except it came just a little too quick. Oh, and I don't have my arrows. That's the other thing I was missing. Didn't have my arrows. Let's get rid of some of the stuff so we don't lose it if we die. Don't need to carry this for the moment. Alright. And maybe some extra arrows just in case. Sounds good. Now I'm thinking a parasaur is going to wreck it, so we're not going to go after a parasaur. Oh. Might be caught in my own trap here. Oh, oh. Yep, caught in my own trap. Look, it's a human. I've caught a human. What's he going to do? Oh, you'd think I could make it through there. That's a bummer. Should we just wait? See if something comes near? This is like a actual hunting where people go out in the woods or they go on their blinds and then they sit for hours and they wait and they wait. Wait for something to come by. And then they shoot it. Oh, oh, I wonder if one of those guys can get in here. That would be interesting. Do we have our... Probably can't shoot that far out. Oh, hey, look at this. I was wondering about a Dilo. Now, I think he's going to be able to spit at me, right? Yeah. Not able to get in. Oh, he's mate boosted. Where's he going? Oh, look out. Whoa. They get him? Watch out for the spits. That should have been right in the head. Oh, oh. They're probably thinking, look, a human in a barrel. They're boosted, so... Oh, there's one down. That's the other one down. So not too bad. Not that I needed any Dilos. We'll just leave those guys alone for now. I was hoping for, really, I was thinking this could be a good raptor cage, Carno cage, Not tall enough for a T-Rex cage. Probably do the frogs, although the frogs' tongues can probably hit you from in here. Sarcos, I don't know. They can probably reach pretty far in. So you might have to make your cage a little bigger. And I was just trying to make a smaller cage. Let's go ahead and just demolish this. We should be able to get out now. There we go. So just an idea. You can see they're pretty durable. If I'd have used the stone ones, I don't think even these guys would have broke those anytime soon. And the metal ones, forget it. They're not going to destroy those. I'm just trying to conserve materials, so I was making a small one on the outside of a rock, but you could always obviously just make a big giant cage out in the center. Something that has a roof and maybe a hatch and a ladder down so you could land your bird on top. Climb down into the cage, kind of like a shark cage, but on land. Hell, you could probably do one in the water. You could do a shark cage in the water. So, okay, that was the real-time testing, as you can see there. No animals were harmed in the making of this video, only dinosaurs. And that was just one Carno. But it really was his own fault. I tried to lead him away. It was not my fault. And that's a little look at the railings. So I'm sure you guys are getting all kinds of cool ideas. And again, we'll see you in the next one.